Hey, you guys. Okay, we're up and going. All right. So I wanted to go over. Hi. Hi. Okay, you have to get down. You have to get down. I am visiting my family in Illinois, and I know that you guys had some questions. And so I wanted to go over some of those questions with you guys. So, building volume. Hi, guys. Get down. You guys had. Okay, I made a post and I was talking a little bit about like what you had for me, like what questions you had for me, what were your concerns, what were something that like you felt like you needed help with. And so the first thing I want to talk about is building volume. You guys, building volume comes with, number one, it comes with consistency, but it also comes with just asking people, like people that you are seeing in your stories, that are watching your stories, but just haven't asked you yet, haven't asked you about the product yet, but they're watching your stories every single day. Shoot them a message and just be genuine and say, hey, I have a question. I'm looking for product testers and I'm looking for people that are wanting 40% off. How do I do, are you interested in getting 40% off? So that way I can in return get your testimony for these products. All you have to do is try the products for 90 days straight and give me an honest review. And then after that review, you unlock my entire website and you'll have access to my entire website at 40% off. Guys, keep it super, super simple. Remember, customers know what they know and they don't know what they don't know, right? And so we want to keep it super, super simple for them. If we overcomplicate our loyal customer program, then they're going to feel that pressure. They're going to feel that like, oh, this is complicated. I don't know how I want to do this. I don't know how this works, blah, blah. So just keep it super, super simple. Okay. Also building volume. Say that you are going after Ruby. Okay. And you have, I'll draw it on this side. I'll put you, that pencil doesn't work very well. So you need, this is you at the top, right? And you need those 3 boxes at 400, okay? So say you have customers that are enrolled within those 3 boxes. Message those customers and tell them, hey, I'm going after a super big promotion for me and my family, and I'm so excited, and I really want to hit this before Christmas. I would really appreciate it if you could take a look at the website and see if there's anything that you'd like to order this month and next, because I'm so motivated and I'm so ready to do this. And in return, I'm going to send you some sample packs of our best sellers. Guys, that's another volume booster. Just keeping in contact with your customers. Never, ever, ever stop talking to your customers during those 3 months. I talk to every single loyal customer every single month. I message them and I'm like, hey, I saw that your shipment went out. Did you get it? Did you receive your shipment? Hey, we just released this Super Reds. I'm so excited. In 60 days, if they're like on their second month, in 60 days, you're going to unlock my entire website at 40% off. So I'm going to send you these Super Reds so you can try. And if you love them, then you can go ahead and add those to your shipment. And right now, I always remind them that they're getting perk points. Right now, you have $15 in perk points. But you know how much you're going to have at the end of your 90-day program? This is how many perk points you're going to have, right? So I'm just sharing my excitement, but when I talk to them, I'm using voice inflection and I'm using excitement. And so they feel that excitement. They're like, okay, yeah, they get excited too, right? We're just transferring emotion to them. That's all we're doing is just transferring emotion to them. Okay, so customer interaction. I don't know if there's 2 questions here that I was kind of confused on, so I'll go over both. Customer interaction and customer communication. One of them said that she kind of feels like they get ghosted afterwards. Guys, keep in contact with them. Keep their address. Every year, I send Halloween cards and Christmas cards to my customers every single year. People love Halloween and they love getting pictures of they love seeing Halloween costumes and family costumes and things like that. And so I will send them a Halloween card. Or I will send them, like, I make a card on Pixar and then I Facebook message it to them. So I'm like, happy Halloween from my family to yours. And it's like, thank you for being a loyal customer. And I'll say it on the picture of me and my family in our Halloween costumes. And so that's an idea of keeping, customer communication and then keeping them on board with you and communicating with you during the time that they're a customer. Because guys, they're your customer for life. Like this business that you're building right now it's for life. Like these customers become customers and they can order 1 year from now. And as long as they completed their first 90 days, they can log into their customer account 1 year from now and order and get that 40% discount. So they're not just doing it for the 90 days. And if you are pitching your customers for just 90-day programs, I want to encourage you to switch up your wording because they will only go to 30 to 90 days and they will not continue their shipments. And this is a residual income business. This is something that we want to build on. And we want to continue, to get that volume. And so not only communicating with them during the time that they're ordering, but also communicating with them on what they're accessing, like what they're getting with our loyal customer program. This program's amazing, you guys. They get cash back and free product. They get wholesale pricing. So they're getting distributor pricing without being a distributor, which is amazing. And then they get all the products on the website for any price that they want at our price, but they unlock that whole website. And then when things come out, like BOGO Confianza's coming out on Wednesday, that they're the first ones to know about that BOGO Confianza. We send them an email. Our corporate team takes care of that for us. They send them that email and they'll inform them. Because you're already a loyal customer, you're already getting this discount, you are the first person to get the perks of these BOGO deals. When we have BOGO TFX, when we have the beauty box launch, there's all these different things that they get as customers, perks. Treat them like the VIP person that they are. Talk to them like they're a VIP person because they are 1000% a VIP customer within your organization. And they deserve to be treated that way, you guys. Okay, so customer interaction. This is another one that customer interaction and customer communication. I didn't know which one, wasn't sure. Customer interaction, I'm assuming that you are wanting to know about on social media getting interaction. Guys, you have to give love to receive love, okay? In anything, in relationships and business and everything. And social media is no different. You have to give love on your social media in order to receive love on your social media. So I would take 35 minutes every single day and go and posts on Instagram, go like them, go find people on hashtags, go find people on location and just like them, okay? Just go and like those posts, like them. Go and comment on posts on Facebook. Just be genuine. Guys, when we say that we are in the relationship building business, we truly are. All we're doing is building relationships. And let me tell you, what is even crazier to think about is that if you were not in this business, you would be commenting on those posts anyways. You would be telling people that their kid looked cute anyways. You would be telling people that you liked their outfit and you want to know where they got it from anyways. These things are going to happen anyways. Like you would be commenting and interacting like that anyways. The only difference is that now whenever you do it, your posts are being seen more. When you're replying to stories, when you're reacting to stories, when you are commenting and liking and just interacting, you guys, like just interacting. And I do that every day, 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes mid-afternoon, evening time. I do it for a total of 30 minutes straight every single day. And you know what? I would be doing it for a heck of a lot longer than that if I was not running a business via social media. So it's like not even a job or like considered work to me. Like it's just interacting with people on social media. So if you want your interaction, your posts to be seen more, if you want more interaction on your posts, then go and genuinely comment on other people's posts. But here's the kicker. When your stuff is being seen, what is being seen? This is something else that I'm seeing. Interaction on posts, how to get people more involved. Don't post spammy stuff. This was the question. How to get people more involved in your post. I need more interaction posts or more interaction on my post. Guys, when you are posting pictures and you're posting 15 pictures at one time, that looks spammy. It looks spammy. Think about what you see whenever you scroll your social media. And if you saw 15 pictures one time and they're like and then it's like plus 10 and it's like plus, like this shows like 4 pictures and then it says like plus 10 right here and you have to like click the plus 10 to get all the other pictures. That looks spammy. It's not attractive to the eye. And I have 100% built my business on attraction marketing, meaning that I have not had to message a ton. I haven't had to cold message or, do those kind of things. Prior, I'm doing it now, but we'll get into that in a second. But I didn't have to do those things prior because I ran my social media on attraction marketing, meaning that I was posting things and I was putting things up that attracted the eye. When you have a bunch of pictures at one time And those pictures, I mean, I get that they like match and they go together. Those are made for your stories, okay? Those pictures that go together, that match, they are made for your stories. They're put to be put into your stories, which is at the top of your social media. I put mine on my Instagram and then it automatically feeds into my Facebook. So I only have to post it once. So I'm saving time. I have 2 kids. Most of you guys have kids. I don't have time to sit there and like do Instagram and then do Facebook, okay? I link the 2 and my stuff from my Instagram automatically feeds into my Facebook. So I just have to put it one time up, and that's how my stories work. On my post, I do not do that because on posts, they're not seen if they're linked to your Instagram. So I put my post up on my Facebook first, I let it post, and then I copy my caption on my Facebook and I copy and paste it to my Instagram. It's so simple. It takes me 2 minutes max, like max. So you have to be aware of what you're posting. There are so many trainings on this in our Rhino Tribe page. So many trainings on this. Guys, if I can tell you one thing in this business, you have to be coachable. If you are going to just not listen to what works and what we have already learned by failing to learn on our own, you're going to be spinning your wheels. You're going to waste so much time. And here's the thing, cleaning up your social media after the fact really stinks. I've had to do it and it really stinks. I'm still cleaning up my Instagram from whenever I was posting like spammy stuff because I didn't have a leader to teach me that. I didn't have an enroller. I didn't have an upline. I didn't have any of that. So I had no idea what I was doing. I just had to learn by failure. Like, okay, nobody's liking my stuff. I'm clearly getting ignored on social media and in real life, right? So people that I had on my social media not only were unfollowing me and blocking me, but they would like avoid me in public places as well when I would see them face to face because they're like, this chick posts nothing but spammy stuff about it works. She's probably going to try to get us to join our team. Ignore her, right? I don't want to be that person, and I don't want you to be that person either. I want people to come to you and be like, okay, tell me about this it works thing. I'm intrigued. Those conversations happen all the time with me and they're freaking amazing. But it's because I post attraction posts that draw people in, that catch their eye 100%. Okay. Okay. So engagement on lives, photos, and posts. Check in. Check in if you're in Three Rivers, Texas. Check in at Three Rivers, Texas. If you're in Corpus Christi, Texas, check in at Corpus Christi, Texas. If you're in Bloomington, Illinois, check into Bloomington, Illinois. If you're in Modesto, California, check in Modesto, California. Check in because that is going to make more people see your stuff. Use hashtags. More people are going to see your stuff. And put your stuff on public. Like if it's not a picture of your kid or your baby like breastfeeding, put it on public. Who cares if they see you like standing next to a tree saying like, oh my God, what is happening?
He's fine.
What happened?
It's the dogs banging on the door.
Oh, what is Ezra running for?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea what just happened. Sorry, you guys. So is
Nothing. It's just this game.
oh, it's just an intense game, guys. I was like, is everybody okay? So anyways, so if you go and you are checking in and you're using hashtags and Mom, I can't hear. Hold on.
Okay.
So if you're using hashtags, if you're using if you're checking in, if you're using hashtags, if you're using those kind of things, people are going to see it more. Okay. Like they're going to see your stuff more. Tag who you're with. I tag my husband all the time because I'm dipping into his market. So his friends are seeing that stuff. So that helps out a lot too. Okay. So, if you want to tag your husband, but ask him permission. My husband runs a business as well. And so some of the stuff that I post, I don't tag him because he's running a business as well that he posts on social media. And so there's some posts that I tag him on. There's some posts that I don't. Just be mindful. Okay. Know your audience. So engagement on lives, say hi to people. When people hop onto your live, wave at them. So there's an option for you to like wave at them. Say, hey, Tanya, and click her name and it'll wave at her. And it'll say wave. Boom, wave. Hi, Julia, wave. Hi, Amber, wave. Wave at them as they are hopping onto your live video. Wave at them and push the wave button. That is going to like be like, oh, I have to say hi, hey, hi, I'm here, I'm watching it. Now they're watching because they feel like they kind of have to, right? Which is fine. That's okay. But then Facebook recognizes that there's a bunch of viewers, and so it shows your live video more. So that's always awesome. Okay, so creating messages feels, this particular person creating messages feels like I'm pestering people. Okay, so if you're giving, this goes back to giving love and receiving love. If you are giving love to your friends and family, you are not going to feel like you're pestering people. And to be honest with you, here's the thing, and I always heard this, and I did not feel that way until, until I started making money, right? Until I started making money. Because here's the truth. A majority of people that started this business were so broke, they couldn't even eat or put gas in and buy groceries. Like, they were that broke. We were living paycheck to paycheck, and we were super broke, but I always heard, if I would have known what this business was going to do for me, I would be telling more and more and more and more and more people, because I'm doing an injustice by not telling them. And you guys, I 1000% feel that way. Do you guys know that I would not have caught Jack's sensory processing disorder as early as I did if I wasn't home with him? If I was at work full time and he was at a daycare, I would not have caught that he had sensory processing disorder, and I would not have gotten him the help as fast and as early as I did. And that's the God honest truth. And here's why. My eyes were open, my ears were open, my mind was open, and I was with him. So I was aware of what was going on. I could take him to the doctor and ask those questions, right? But I would have missed all the signs if I was working 40 plus hours a week, if I was super stressed out about living paycheck to paycheck, if I was super stressed out because my boss was a total jerk, if I was super stressed out because I had now 2 kids that I was paying daycare for. The stress levels just go on and on and on and on, right? And so because I was not going through that at the time, I didn't have to worry about that. I recognized what was happening in my home and with my child, and I got him the help that he needed. And so I'm forever grateful for that. But here's the deal. Had I not said yes almost 5 years ago, I would not have caught that. And I look at it now, like we're in Illinois, we're visiting our family and friends. It's freaking gorgeous here. We're actually seeing season changes. So we're actually like seeing the fall change, and it's just so pretty. And I'm with my family, and I think about it, and I'm like, there's no way I would have been able to take off for 6 days before Thanksgiving and Christmas. There's just no freaking way. There's so much freedom, and there's so much opportunity, and there's so much potential in this business. You just have to keep that vision in front of you, and you have to remember the time's going to pass anyways. Whether or not you're making $100 with this business every month, $200, $500, $800, $15. The time's going to pass anyways. November's going to come. December's going to come. January's going to come. February's going to come. March is going to come. And during that time, particularly from December all the way until June, you are going to see a boom. We call it boom season, okay? December all the way to June is boom season. Bonuses are being paid out. $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 bonuses are being paid out. Trips are being earned. Margaritaville's on the table. All these different things are happening because we're a debt-free company. Our CEO it's Christian-based, but our CEO is a Christian, and he believes in Christian beliefs, and one of those being debt-free and not having debt holding over your head. And so when those certain things come into play, you can afford to have trips. You can afford to pay out these bonuses. You can afford to pour more into your distributors that are advertising for your business. Okay. So be mindful of how you're advertising your business. We're not making medical claims. We're not making promises. We are simply providing corporate approved before and after pictures and sharing the testimonies from our clients or from our distributors. Okay. But creating messages because you feel like you're pestering people, there's so much potential in this business that you're not pestering people. You're giving people an opportunity to get themselves out of a situation that they're in, because if they are commenting or liking or watching your stories, you have their attention for a reason. Ask yourself, this is what I want you to do. Ask yourself why you were attracted to whoever enrolled you. What was it? Did they buy a home? Did they build their credit? Did they pay for daycare? Were they paying for groceries? Were they paying for gas? Did they pay for their wedding? Did they lose a bunch of weight? Do they love their full-time job, but maybe they get to buy things for their kids and their husband now that they were never able to do because they were living paycheck to paycheck? What was it about the person that enrolled you that caught your attention. That's where your emotion's at, because emotion creates motion. And whatever they were posting about or talking about created a emotion within inside you that moved you to say yes to this opportunity. So now you have to do that for your audience. As far as creating a message, I send the same message all the time. I just change it up according to the person. And the reason why is because I don't want to fix what's not broken. Like, if it's not broken, I'm not going to try to fix it. And my messages that I send out are not broken. They're genuine. I'm only messaging people that I am interacting with. And I'm only talking to people that I want to lock arms with in this business. Guys, there's some people I have on my Instagram. I'm like, delete. They're like smoking stuff on their Instagram, and they're like posting pictures in their panties. Those aren't people that I want on my team. Like, that's like not a crowd that I want to represent my Christian-based debt-free company that is in health and wellness. If you're like smoking pot on your Instagram all the time, like live and like rolling joints and stuff on your like stuff like publicly, right? You probably are going to have trouble representing a health and wellness company, right? So that's what I want to tell you, is that you're not pestering anybody. You're simply providing an opportunity to people to make an income from their cell phone. But also be aware of your audience. Like, be aware of your audience. Like, I'm not cold messaging everybody. I don't want everybody on my team. I'm just being honest with you. I don't want everybody on my team. I'm looking for quality people to be here, right? Like, you watching this, you're a quality, very, very motivated, very worthy person to be a part of this tribe. And that's how you have to treat your audience too. So when you come off desperate, like you want anybody on your team, that's who you're going to get, right? And that's not who you want to be part of your tribe. And so guys, I'm so excited. There's so many things coming that your mind is going to be blown. Your mind is going to be blown. There's so many amazing things coming, and the bonuses that are going to be happening starting in early next year are going to be phenomenal. And you do not want to wish that you were working this whole time. You are going to sit back. If you are sitting back right now and you are not putting in the work, come February, whenever those bonuses get announced, you're going to sit there and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I wish I wouldn't have taken off all this time, because I would be so ahead and now I'm so behind, and I have to rebuild my chart and rebuild everything because I took this time off. So guys, do not take this time off. The only way that you can get ahead is by continuing to go. I don't care if it's small, slow steps, just step. Don't stop stepping, because if you stop stepping, the next person is not going to stop stepping. And come January and February and March and all early months of next year, when conference comes around, all this stuff is going to be announced, and you're going to sit there and be like, wow, I really wish I had not stopped stepping. Even the slow steps count, you guys. Even the slow steps count. So I love y'all, and I will talk to you guys soon. Message me if you guys have any questions, and I will put this video up ASAP. Bye, y'all.